The protagonist wakes up as an infant, but with all his memories intact. He looks around and immediately starts analyzing his new situation. A quiet ceiling, a luxurious chandelier, candles instead of light bulbs. It's a fantasy world lagging behind Earth in technology, but the rich decorations and elegant mansion tell him one thing: that this is a fairly rich household. For an orphan who died from overwork, this is actually a pretty sweet deal. He tries to act like a normal baby. Goo goo. But inside, his mind is racing. Then he sees her, his new mother. She's extremely beautiful. He thinks. Luckily, it seems he won't have any problems with his love life in the future. Time skips to 3 years later. Now a curious 3-year-old, he finally gets to see the outside world for the first time. He climbs up to the window, eyes wide with wonder. Oh! It's really otherworldly. The view from the window was breathtaking. A vast medieval city stretched out before him. Even as a child, he could tell just how massive this world was. "Young master," the maid shouted. His adventure outside the room ended very quickly. "Young master, it's dangerous." He got dragged back by his nanny. But while being carried, he learned something huge. His family was part of the Grand Duchy Draconia, one of the most powerful noble houses in the Kingdom of Lionhart. He wasn't just born rich, he was born as the son of the Grand Duke himself. "Sorry, nanny," he said to the nanny. 8 years later. Oh! He held a real sword for the first time. The blade shone brilliantly. A fantasy knight. Am I going to use sword chi and aura too? His heart was racing with excitement. This was everything he dreamed of in his previous life. His personal instructor was none other than Sir Gothic, a holy knight dispatched directly from the palace. "Pleased to meet you, Leon," the instructor said. "Please take good care of me, Sir Gothic," Leon replied. Time skipped to 4 years later. Leon started his knight training, and now he's 14. Ugh! That goddamn Gothic macho. "This is freaking child abuse," said by Leon. Leon quickly realized that becoming a holy knight was far more brutal than he expected. Sir Gothic was a monster in human skin, pushing him beyond his limits every single day. One more lap. After strength training, he practiced swordsmanship with Sir Gothic in order to become recognized by the kingdom. During his practice, he tried to land a strike, but Sir Gothic easily counterattacked and sent him flying while commenting, "Look at your opponent until the end." He laid on the ground with his broken sword after being defeated and thought, "If there really is a God, I want to ask them to save me," even though he didn't believe in any religion. Time skipped to 2 years later. Leon is now 16 years old. It was raining heavily. Leon stood alone in the middle of the downpour, soaked to the bone. "It was here somewhere," he said. Leon had roamed the world. He traveled far and wide in order to be acknowledged by the goddess and become a holy knight after accepting his quest. He wondered, how exactly do you earn the goddess's acknowledgement? During his journey, he saw a burning village, and revealed the answer to his question, that he need to keep on doing good deeds and she will eventually come to him. There's some knights fighting the orcs in the village, one of which looked like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we see orcs coming toward them, as Leon tells us that he had many opportunities to wield his sword for good deed. Leon said from behind the orcs that trash like them should not even dare invade the kingdom. In the next panel, the orcs is split in two by Leon's blade. Time skipped to when Leon was 20 years old when he first met the goddess. The goddess addressed Leon. "The son of Wulfric Draconia, Leon Draconia. I will provide you with a quest to prove your honor and faith." Leon accepted Ariana quest, and while thinking they were not lying about the goddess. And after slaying away for many years, Leon finally became a holy knight. After that, he slayed and slayed. He slayed orcs, tore apart goblins, and slashed away the evil cult. Eventually, he became a war knight of the kingdom, giving him authority to gather other knights under him. He massacred 700,000 orcs, including the women and children. Goddamn green sons of bitches. I felt so refreshed. Leon taught after the massacre. Time skips to 35 years. The living saint and demigod, Argent Majesty Lionhart, passed away. It happened while he was battling the archdemons summoned by the Empire. Orcs were already enough of a headache for Leon, but now the facting demons were running wild. Leon thought this is why mankind needs to believe in gods and live faithfully. After the king passed away, Empire needed to elect a holy knight to become the successor of King Lionhart, who died with honor. Amidst all that chaos, the goddess descended upon us and selected Holy Knight Leon Draconia as her faithful knight to succeed as the symbol of honor and faith. Leon accepted the goddess' command. For Leon it was a position of honor and fatigue, but he could not let the citizens of the kingdom, and the knights who followed him, down. He transplanted the sacred treasure, the lion heart, from the goddess, and vowed to protect the Holy Grail. And that is how Leon became the Grand Duke Draconia and the king of the Lionheart Kingdom. Time skipped to 80 years. Many things happened in that time. There were 3 great wars with orcs, in which some weirdo hunchback goblin evolved into an archdemon. And if that was not enough, the Empire just created more fapped-up situations. A knight informed Leon that the Empire's school of dark magicians is enforcing experimentation again. Leon tells us that this is all because the Empire had accepted the bastardly northern cult. Leon thinks in his head, "How dare they try to break away from God? Foolish divine separatist bastards!" He ordered to gather the knights. He thinks that this is what happens when you give human rights to those who don't even deserve to be slaves. Leon make the decision that he should just conquer them all. Time skipped to 96 years. We see a scene of broken statue on the ground. It was the place the emperor of some another nation tries to offer demons 3 million live as offerings for his selfish request. Leon thought to himself, the Fapker who used to say he did not want to die committed suicide along with 3 million citizens from the capital, and summoned the Lord of Chaos in the capital. Eventually, Leon gathered the knights and took out the holy sword that wasn't yet dry with the grease from the orcs from last year. Leon went to the Empire to fight the demons. He fought until he was 121 years old. Leon tried his best, but the world was being destroyed, unlike his wishes. He tried to defeat all evil with all of the holiness that was on this continent, but he couldn't stop them. In the middle of the ruined battlefield, a knight called for him. Leon replied by saying, "Sir Arin, you can be proud. Your father died with honor and joined the feast of the gods." The knight simply answered, "Yes." Leon asked Goddess while motivating his troops. Leon tell his troops to look in front of them. Leon asked them if they can hear the sound of villains, the villains who stole your brothers. He asks again, do you hear the sound of the villains who have taken away our loved ones? He asks once again, do you hear the sound of the villains who are trying to violate everything? Then he shouts at them to take revenge by subscribing. He tells his troops to be enraged eternally. Be enraged at those fools who are deceived with victory. Leon asks the goddess that her first knight will not be able to stop the evil that has spread far beyond the horizon. Leon ensures his troops by saying, remember, as long as we have honor, we will not lose. Leon asks the goddess once again that what should this foolish knight do in this situation. Leon charges into battle with his spear and horse into the battle while shouting, for the goddess. The goddess whispered in his ear that she will be with her knight, her beloved honored knight. She tells Leon that she will be with him until the very end. Leon tells all troops to charge in battle. That winter, Leon fought the final battle with billions of devils who filled the earth. Leon used the barbarian slaves as worthy meat shields, as the civilian knights armed with spears and shields died with honor along with the glorious knights. Then we see Leon fighting a bunch of demons in the battlefield. He alone defeated the demons until the very end as the chosen agent of all gods and all holy temples. Leon tore apart countless demon lords and archdemons, and showed those bastards the power of the Holy Knight. Time skipped to 217 years and Leon, and still not finished with his mission of eliminating demons. Time keep on flowing 234 years, 256 years. And so on, but Leon is still fighting demons. Year 256. Leon destroyed the last remaining demon gate. There was nowhere left for demons to escape to. Leon shouted, "You poor, lowly servants of evil! You are now stuck here with me, in this world." Leon said he will kill every last one of demons. He was not the one who is stuck, but rather it's those bastards who were stuck there with him. Then we see Leon cutting the remaining demons in half. He sliced the head of a giant archdemon with just a single swing. Then we see some people coming out of a portal near the body of the giant demon, one of which asked Hari, "Are you alright?" The other person asked about what just happened. Someone else answered he defeated the archdemon in one slash. Then we see the head of the demon laying on the ground. Leon opened his mouth by saying, "Rise, courageous one. Now is not the time to fall. Rise and fight." Red-haired women asked Leon, "Who are you?" And our protagonist replied with, "I am King Lionhart, the knight of the glorious knights, and the agent who carries out the will of the holy temples. I am Leon Draconia Lionhart." And yes, he said it while being but naked. Leon thinks that it was the 300th year when he came across the Earthlings. Panel shifts to shocked expression of red-haired women, after which we see a system window showing he had defeated all the demons. Now the real story starts with Leon entering the modern world again after 300 years of his reincarnation.